Bless the RNG gods and your vaults. Let's see if we get anything good. I mean, last time I got a feather, and that's like literally the only great item that I could ever get. I was literally blessed with a feather. After like, what feels like months. I want to say not months, definitely weeks. Definitely, because you know, we get a great vault every week. Definitely weeks of not really getting anything good until I did eventually get like a good item. But yeah, let me switch the scene here in a second, just so we can get this out of the way, because I need to adjust the webcam either way. But let's see what we got. I actually did try to do a bunch of like stuff on alts this week too. Also, I'll be playing some cursed assassination tech. I tried it yesterday. It was pretty good, like really good. I think I'm gonna play with that some more, because the spec actually now does, I mean, I guess previously also always did damage, but you do like 4% more damage just for canceling in Venom. It's stupid. You can play Fatebound, and I think Fatebound is probably going to be benefiting from this much more, just because it always was good on the AoE. Deathstalker is good, but I don't really know. I don't really know. Like, do you... Does one... I actually did a bunch of my characters this week, too. Does one really want to go for all the hoops to play Deathstalker, which is fun. I like that it plays differently. I think it's kind of neat that Assassination can play like a totally different build with like a whole different rotation, but damn, is it like, it's a lot. But you can just literally turn your brain off and play Fatebound. Thank you for your help in chat on Discord. You've been a wonderful since I returned to the game, and appreciate you. Got my hero gaze today. Nice, big kid. Now I'm big kid. The snake pumps. Yeah. Don't know what snake pumps are, but hey, I'm glad you got it. Make sure to upgrade it too. Oh, speaking about message, did I ever spawn back? Oh shit, I didn't. Okay, I'll come back to Jordan. I never spawned back to Jordan. This week has been like a really busy week for me, so I really do genuinely feel bad about that one. Okay, let's go with our vaults, I guess, first, because I can't be doing all the things at once. Music? Sound? Hello? I do need to probably do some weekly things. I don't even know if what's an upgrade from a rogue anymore. I might see if maybe we craft an item today. I don't really know what I can get out of it, but might as well. I have been playing Holy Paladin a little. This thing is really easy to play. I was kind of like surprised. Mythic item? I already had a mythic item. It's got leech, so you know what? That is an upgrade. That is, unfortunately, I already had a strength chest piece mythic, but this thing got leech. So, while not ideal, as a healer, it is a decent enough of an increase. Worthy of me picking it up. Plus, I'm pretty sure I can go and catalyze that piece, right? Almost, actually. Wait, can I really not? Oh no, I don't really want to use it, but I don't want to break my tier. Okay, well, at least we have an item. Better than nothing, right? Better than nothing. Let's go through all the ults real quick. I'm pretty sure I also played a little bit of Fury this week too. Fury was fun. I also tried the what is it? The busted Darkmoon trinket. Unfortunately, by the time I got my hands on it, Blizzard nerfed it. Blizzard actually did hotfix it. So I did craft it. I crafted it at the highest possible item level you could to try it, because it was increasing all secondary stats if they were even, right? And I was able to get my crit, my haste, and my mastery all exact same value. They fixed it. It was no longer working. I noticed at first, like when I was chinning stuff, it just would not proc for like good 20 minutes. Like literally 0 procs. And then it started to proc and it was giving me 1. So it looks like Blizzard like shut it down for a little bit and then turned it back on after a while. So there goes a whole crafted item, dude. Fantastic. Thank you, Blizzard. Very cool. I actually think that Withered Scepter Paw is my best upgrade here, actually. It's not ideal, but it does give me a ton of haste. I think we're gonna go Scepter Paw. I also feel like maybe just the lasting token of merit, but I'm not even doing 10s on this guy. I have not been able to get into any decent keys on this dude whatsoever. I'm gonna assume that Scepter Paw is better. I also do need to go back to arms too, in order to get my character all set up properly. I guess I'll use the crap trinket. Like I made this thing, but I do not like it. I'm not happy that I have it. I was really hoping to get Delves done in order to get like a hero track item for mana crystals. I could not get one whatsoever. I need like item level on this guy and whatever keys I can get done this week too. I might as well fully up it. I might as well. Well, that's gonna fully up this hero. Belt. I really should wait for the weapon. I really should wait for the weapon. Unless I can just roll myself a random mythic weapon, which would be fantastic. I guess I should just wait here. Alrighty, next guy. Next character. Who else did I do stuff on? I'm pretty sure Evoker did something. I know I didn't do anything on my mage. I gotta play my mage this week. I gotta play a little bit of mage. Hereditary Arcana apparently is just an absolute dumpster fire. Apparently just not really good at all. When it started out real good too. But now it's just not amazing. And the Evoker, I played this a little. I actually messed around with it. I think I've been playing it all wrong. The combos that you do with echoes, I started to be a little bit less strict about them, and it felt like I was doing far more damage than I usually would. That is an uppie. I really should try to see if I can, like, rush through as many keys as I can on the Evoker this week. I feel like this thing could get super geared. This week specifically. Like, if I really give it a try. If I try really hard. Horde? What about Horde? Do people have, like, a propensity for, like, Alliance or Horde? By any chance? Because I've been playing Alliance on my Rogue. I think I've actually started playing more Alliance characters. But it's mostly like a PvP thing more than anything at this point. I feel like ever since they made Mythic Plus, like, cross faction queuable, right? It just, like, removed any importance of factions whatsoever. Please give me something good that Devour can use. Haste Mastery! Maybe he's good? I mean, it's Mythic. It is Haste Mastery. You know what? I literally asked for a Haste Mastery item. And it's Mythic. Hell yeah, Loktar, go brothers. What's up, Trick? How you doing, my man? Loktar, Ogar, to you too, my good man. Alright, let's just go up it a little. I do need way better stuff on this guy. At least I have like a couple of Mythic pieces here and there. Oh, I do have crests. I probably should save all of them, shouldn't I? For another crafted weapon. I also need to do enough dungeons in order to upgrade this thing already, and then craft another weapon just so I can have 2 best assault weapons with embellishments. Or actually, no. Hold on. Do I want weapons? I can't do 2 embellishments, can I? Because I have the Hunt sigil. I don't think I can do 2 of them, can I? I probably need to craft something else then. Maybe like boots, because I don't have like any good boots at all. Or I could do I was going to say gloves, but probably not. Maybe like a ring or something. I don't really know. Have 2 embellishments? You can't have 2 embellishments. So what do I do as a demon hunter then? What do they run as? Because I know they craft the weapons a lot of the times as their best crafts. But what do they run? No, actually, it looks like they're running Spellblade Warglaive and they're running Spellbound Saber from Algathar for Haste Mastery. Can I see in the gear on Archon what the embellishments are? Apparently, Arcana Weave Lining, double, or you do 1 Darkmoon Sigil and another Arcana Weave Lining. Technically, you could have 2 Darkmoon Sigils of Hunt. Is that good? 1 weapon, 1 off piece? Apparently, there are some logs where people are running double the Darkmoon Sigil of Hunt on the weapons. Does it, like, just double up the effect? Though popularity-wise, it looks like it is mostly a Arcana Weave Lining and Hunt, or double Arcana Weave Lining. Looks like Arcana Weave Lining is actually a little more popular. I mean, I guess what I could do is just like, you know, work up as much, you know what? I was gonna say I really should get as much Mythic Dawn Crests in order to get myself another weapon crafted and an embellishment crafted. But the fact is, because my rogue is so geared, it's actually less expensive to spend Mythic Dawn Crests on upgrading an item, right? So it's actually more expensive to have an item crafted. So I would want to limit how many items I craft. I'd want to craft another item with an embellishment, make an Arcana Weave. So actually, Algathar spamming for the sword may not be the worst move, or just getting, you know, any other weapon from like for my reroll tokens. That would also work. That would do it. Let's see if the rogue got anything good. Do I actually want to go for Outlaw? Because I don't think I can get a good weapon. I'm going to go spec into Assassination just because I might be able to get a second Beetle Stabber, and that'll be an amazing weapon. Just in case. I'm really hoping for a Helm from Seed, though, if I can get it. Are any of these good? Heart of Wind I know can be good for some classes, not for Rogue. I mean, some Rogues do run it, but it's not great. That's bad, stat-wise. Awful. I think we just go token. Now, do I use the token to get another reroll? Because I don't think I do. I think I actually want to use it to add a socket in one of these items. I think we go socket this time. Because we got best in slot gear. We can't really get that much more. The helm I may replace, so I'm probably not going to do it on the helm. Belt I'm probably not replacing. There's technically a belt like this, Flair's black belt. You know what? Let me sim the Flair's black belt. Like maybe that one is like slightly better for my rogue in general. It's a little more crit. Let me sim it. Right? Maybe it's like a little better. Fully upgraded. And I'm probably going to put a socket on the belt. Or bracer. I'm not going to switch out my bracer anytime soon. But definitely don't want to do the helm. No. Arcana Weave and Hunt. Track full, trinket full gear. Everything best I did. One mythic Veilguard trinket. Missing, that's all. I hope you get it, man. I do hope you get it. Dragon's mythic doesn't sound like it's easily puggable. So hopefully you have like a guild or something. That would be fantastic, though. Okay. That belt is not an upgrade. So the belt I currently have is actually fine. Okay, perfect. So I think we're just going to pop it on the belt, and that's going to be the item with the socket. Now the question is, what gem do I even use? I don't even know. Here we go. Now I got to do another sim. Where does sim go? Okay, it's gone. Oh, I'm great at this. Yada, yada. Okay, let me do my gem stuff. Let me do my gemming. I'll have it run in the background to find out what gem I want. I need on the character. What gems do I even have? Haste crit, haste versa, which probably is not that good. I can go crit haste. Okay, I do have all my gems. All gems combinations is a go. And I need to set myself into raid build. Okay, now I think I'm good. At least I'm hopefully am good. But yeah, so you're saying Arcana Weave and the Hunt. No, Arcana Weave and Hunt. Okay, I will do Arcana Weave and the Hunt. But yeah, what I'm worried about is just having to get too many of those gilded crests or mythic crests, right? Too much grinding. So I'm probably just gonna craft one more item and just not really do too much with it. I'm probably gonna use the majority of my crests just to upgrade the gear that I have, and then pick up an embellishment like after everything else is best to slot. Because I know embellishments are good this expansion, but they're not like a must-have, you know what I mean? Oh, I guess like they are, I don't know. The best way I can put it, I guess, is in Dragonflight, embellishments were like such a big DPS increase that it was like you were basically leaving way too much damage on the table if you weren't making them. They were so strong, so mandatory. They were better than some of the best in slot items, literally the best items, and you were just crafting them. So it actually says go Versa crit? Huh? Really? Weird. It says versatility and critical strike as my gem. I guess I'm just too hasted out. I guess I do have 1% haste depending if it's day or night. As a night owl, but damn, that is a lot of haste. Apparently I have way too much of it. Versatility heavy with crit coming right up. Apparently that's my best increase. Whatever. Weird. Or you know, one other thing I could do is set this into raid and try again. I'm shocked the plume is better for you than the puzzle box or company light trinket. For outlaw, yeah, plume is amazing. Oh, 100%. If you talk about, like, for outlaw, you don't want it on you. So the one gives you haste. It's not great. You kind of want to set amount of haste as outlaw. If you talk about, like, subtlety, I am not subtlety. But for subtlety, yeah, that would be good. If you talk about assassination, the box is better. Just because it's a big amount of mastery for, like, every 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna... Now I'm in raid sim. I'm gonna do my gems again. Let her find out what is the best. Because I have no idea. I have no clue. Dow Soup, what's up, Jake? Soup, how you doing, my man? Borscht, my friend. Borscht, how's it going? Yeah, no, Bloom is really good now. Assault One Plume, ideally is the best trinket, and then second being the one from Chimeras. Forget what's it called, the Gaze of ONYXIA or something. Something rather. Sorry, doing background stuff. Sim came out. Actually, it says, yeah, versatility, flawless deadly lapis. Equipping a gem is 477 damage. Like, what? Are you serious? 477 more damage for a gem. That seems like a big number. Have gems been this good always? I know gems were good in past expansions, but this feels real. I have two of them apparently. Whatever. This feels really high. This feels like a lot. What's up, Misery? How you doing, guy? Jay, you got a key you want to do? I got some assassination tech I want to have some shenanigans with. What did I even get? Oh, there it is. Skyreach 17. Not amazing, but doable. Chillin'. Beautiful. Beautiful. I already have this as 17, so I need a couple of 17s, and then I'm working through my 18s. Then 19s, then 20s, I guess. Where else am I supposed to go? You know, 20 NXP. That is a big key. That seems doable, right? That seems doable. You're resilient 18. God damn. That's a good result. That's a good result number right there. Damn. All right, so let me take a look at the. Let me show you the tech here. If I can figure something out here on the back end. Sorry, YouTube is taking some of my attention for a time being. Trying to figure some stuff out. 2 keys away from result 19. That's solid. NXP is one of them. Yeah. So if you time that NXP 20, then so you do want to run it then. You are interested in running an XP then, huh? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what you're saying? Am I picking up what you're putting down? Is that, I mean, I feel like with the build that I got, this would work pretty well. It would kind of sort of work kind of well, I think. So assassination, basically, what they're doing right now is, if I go back to Fate M+, you're basically using a macro to cancel Envenom so you can deal more energy and more damage. It is stupid how much damage you do with this, though. Actually stupid. Literally moronic. Like, what in the world? Why does this work? Blizzard definitely is going to end up nerfing this. Or fixing it. Who knows, man. I want to run it, but I want my heal off for it. That's fair. That's fair. Honestly, fair and simple. Speaking of fair and simple... Windrunner. We finally got one, boys. We got the Spectral Hawk Strider. So we got all the mounts from dungeons. I still need the mounts from airs. There's still a bunch of them that elude me, which is super annoying. Kind of hate it, honestly. Still a ton of them that elude me. But at the very least, we do have a mount. So I'm very, very happy with that. At least we have the bird. Let's go. I was so happy. I don't have to run the place ever again. I literally was running it on my Demon Hunter just to get a weekly done. But also, on the DH, when I played Devourer, I had this Vengeance Demon Hunter who could not aggro. He would run into mobs, Immolation Aura, and it looked like he's setting up and he's getting aggro gathering the mobs. So just like start consume spamming at a single mob. I'm just like, you know what, let me just build some souls. Let me just do a couple of building. 1, 2, 3, 4 consumes to get aggro. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna rush over to next to the tank, stand next to him, thinking he's cleaving. His AoEing, he's gonna pick up aggro, right? All the mobs aggro to me. I'm like, I didn't even cleave you. I didn't even touch any of you. I'm not even hitting you. So I'm like, just floundering around, running around, hoping the healer heals me, hoping this guy grabs the aggro. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. God forbid I do a couple of pulls where I'm like, well, oh, they have resources, you know, I-beam ready to go. He's picking up the pack, he dropped a bunch of AoE. I'm gonna I-beam and everything wants to kill me. And I'm just running around blurred, just boarding around, hoping this guy needs to grab. I don't know what was going on with him. He had negative aggro. I literally had to wait for him until he applies like 25 sunders on a mob, and then I can start hitting it. Like, this felt like classic WoW. I feel like I'm a TBC player, just unable to play my class because the tank won't press taunt or something. I don't understand. I'm just so frustrating. I was like, hi, tank, why am I getting aggro? He didn't say a single thing until we got to the last boss of Windrunner, and he said, because you pull. I'm like, dude, I'm literally just like AFK from my keyboard for like 5, 7, 10 seconds sometimes, waiting for him to group mobs. Once he groups them, okay, give him some bit of time to cleave. Now I can play my class. And even sometimes I'm like that close to ripping aggro, man. I'm just like, I just want to play my character, please. I never realized there's tanks like that, and it's the worst, dude. Maybe I'm too used to Rogue, who has tricks of trade where I can just redirect aggro. I can just be like, tank, you are aggroing this thing whether you like it or not. I'm pulling for you. You're taking it. It's yours. It's your response. I'm literally forcing responsibility on them, so they can't just like wishy-washy it away. Maybe I'm too used to Rogue and I'm just like take tricks for granted. But I swear, dude, I'm just like, I'm hitting consume. It's like the weakest ability. I'm not even in meta. I'm just building some resources. Playing Devon, having bad tanks is one of the worst. It's kind of like Evoker in Dragonflight, right? Evoker's ripped aggro so hard for no reason. You literally would one up, fire breath at rank 1 pyre, everything wants to kill you now. You're literally public enemy number 1. It was the worst. And at some point, Blizzard was like, okay, we're literally going to reduce how much threat those abilities generate. Normally, under most class conditions, you wouldn't ever have to do for any class in the game like that. Ever. The problem is with Evoker, your mastery causes you to deal more damage the higher health somebody's health is, so you're literally dealing peak burst damage with basic abilities. Literally, you could just hit him with an Azure Strike, which is a basic claw attack, and it pumps for no good reason. And Blizzard literally were just like, okay, well, we could, you know, increase threat from tanks or tell tanks, literally, guys, start doing damage. Stop just running in and placing defenses. Actually hit mobs to hold aggro. No, they were like, you know what, we're just going to reduce the threat. Devourer feels the same. I feel like they got to do even more to just reduce all threat. I'm not even in meta. I'm not even doing peak damage. I'm just building up some souls. It's stupid. It's so silly. I hate it. I hate it, man. Maybe most classes are like that, right? Maybe you play a warrior, you have to wait. Maybe you play a mage, you have to wait. Devourer, you have to wait. And I'm just playing a rogue here, I'm just like, tricks, I don't have to wait at all. I can just start pulling for you. Although there are sometimes when a dumpster, dump a huge death pact on, why am I struggling here? Death mark. There's so many death this, death that, death pact, death stalker's mark, death somebody. Too many deaths, man. Mark for death. I almost want to call it mark for death every time. But you dump a whole death mark, so enemy takes giga damage. And I'm just like spamming the venoms into them, and they'll just like throw aggro into me. And I'm hoping that I just have evasion for it. That's all you can do. It's the worst. It's the worst. Had a pile tank at TBC last night. You kept pressing Divine Shield on pulls. Was wondering why I had aggro. You were just bubbling it. Maybe as a retail player, right? Maybe so used to just like Divine Shield taunts everybody. Imagine if that ability was in Classic, though. That would have been fantastic. I think a lot of players would have really enjoyed that. Okay, so let's start with some keys, I guess. Try to see if I can push up some score until we have like a group for that Nexus, which will be fun as hell if we do. Run it and time it. That'll be insane. That'll be actually insane. Alrighty. So I need seat. Actually, let me go get my, do I even have reroll tokens? I don't. I need to get more, or just start spending moral. It feels bad to spend moral, but I guess I might as well, right? Yeah, let me get my reroll tokens, and then we'll do seat. I want to do a seat 17. I think I almost timed the seat 17. I almost tried the Mazara. Dude, there's so many like groups for Mazara where things are fine, and then it's like after the first boss, they just do like this giga pool where there's 3 casters and they're all miles away, and there's just like, what do you want me to do? This caster is literally miles away and he's standing in like in a puddle of blue or green rather. What do you want me to do, tank? We don't have a range kick. You pack this group full of melee. You pull 3 of these casters and you're not kicking them. You're not pulling them. You're not CCing them. You're not doing anything. Like, what is the point? I never understood that. Like that mentality, I never got it. Never comprehended. All right. So 17. Not what I meant to do. Actually good that no one's sitting next to me, otherwise custodians would just beat my ass for no reason. Well, there was a reason. It's just a reason I like to avoid. Don't know you one more, do I? No, it's algae, seed, and Mizara. Maybe I could try an 18 of those too. 18 Mizara, 18 algae. We do uncheck all algae, seed, Mizara. I mean, maybe I'll go through 18. I highly doubt it, but like, who knows, right? Mizara 17, maybe. There we go. I went 0 to 2k in less than 2 hours in shuffle. Yeah, you could really get some score right now. MMR has gotten increased quite nicely. It's really, really nice. It's kind of good. Shuffle actually playable now. It was so annoying when it wasn't, but now that it's actually playable, it's like really, really solid. Actually solid. Okay, I need to do some fishing in Silver Moon. Let me start flying to like Mizara. I did get Mizara, right? Double check actually. I'm confused on how why Zuldazar port the speed leveling 119 retail. I'm so confused right now on why is Zuldazar part of the speed leveling in 1 to 19. What do you mean by that? Like normal questing, or are you talking about like flying around and stuff? If you're talking about like the earthen leveling, like the exploration leveling, could be general. XP saying Zuldazar is recommended for speed leveling is insane to me. Zuldazar, Valshara. Wasn't Zuldazar like a really good zone back in BFA though? Like it has a lot of rares and objectives that are all really, really close to each other. Isn't that why? I'm guessing. Yeah, if that was, if you said it was part of like the exploration flying around XP, then I would have said that, yeah, like the zone has a decent bit of XP because there's a lot of like, it's a very dense area and there's a lot of things for you to explore. I would have said that. But as for the other stuff, I have no idea. Nazmi being insanely fast, smash through. I remember Voldoon being kind of slow. I remember Zuldazar being pretty good. Nazmi was pretty good too. For Alliance, it was also the same thing, right? Dustwar was kind of slow, but I felt like the other zones were pretty quick. Dude, I can never get a rare mount from Zul'Aman. I literally cannot for the life of me. Cannot get one for the life of me at all. Well, it looks like the bear is still flying, so I'm just gonna... And the paladin is also flying, so I'm actually gonna stop by a couple of rare locations. Hopefully they're not, like, tagged up. As I did notice, more people are flying around and killing rares in war mode. So maybe they also had the same idea of, I just want to get my mounts. Dresser being one of the best zones. It was a really good zone. Like, in terms of just, like just the visuals, it's awesome. It was one of the slower ones, I felt like, though. I do remember feeling like it wasn't a slog. Like, I think there's other zones you could describe as, like, an actual slog. But just in comparison to all the other zones, it definitely was slower. I will say that. It was slower. Even if it's a little, even if it's a lot, it was a little slower. Anyway. Wait, time walking? Oh, thank God, dude. I didn't realize it was Legion time walking. Oh, I'm gonna level olds. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness gracious. This is what we'll love to see. I didn't realize it was going to be time walking that fast. Jesus. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Probably didn't need to... I didn't need to refresh them. Alright, tank. Paladin. This will be fine. I think it'll be okay. Hopefully. Maybe. Possibly. We'll see. Depending on what Charlie is. BM? BM. I actually prefer having BM, just because it's like more ranged. Especially for like the the casters later. Waiting for a friend to get 60 on TBC. Not feeling the worm, just want to run Warlock. Wasn't Warlock really good in TBC? Because the Warrior, it looked like you had like 3 buttons. You had 3 abilities. You know? Like good abilities, but it didn't feel like your rotation was super complex. But I remember that also with my Shaman. When I did try TBC for like, I don't know, I got 3-4 levels out of it before I stopped. I don't remember like Shaman feeling like just like 4 buttons, which is fine. You know, it had Storm Strike, but I felt like the Wrath version of Classic was a bit more engaging. Like playing Paladin and you get Crusader Strike, you get Divine Storm, Exorcism, insta-cast flash heals that didn't really cause that much mana. Oh my god, was it so good. It took a while to build up to it, right? A lot of auto attacks until you get to that point, but once you did, oh my god, you're flying. Rattler in your hands is a spec you need to try. I don't know. At this point, I don't really care, right? At this point, I do not really care. I don't have that much invested interest in Classic to like buy one of those boosts or whatever and level a character, all that. I just don't care. Maybe if I had friends that were actually gonna play and level, but nah. But nah. Is Charlie some weird spec? No, Frost Mage. I was thinking maybe like, I kind of like a Mog. Like found the pants and the gloves to go with like the chest piece. Don't hate it. I was thinking like, what is this guy doing? Like maybe like playing a random arcane or fire. So enhance some more Elium? I wouldn't care really. It just simply does not interest me in the slightest, unfortunately. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys, hopefully we get a good pull. Hopefully we do a lot of AoE here, or big AoE pull. And I can show you just how much damage this spec can do. Assassination have found a way to really cheese the Apex sound of Implacable. Because Assassination, especially Mythic Plus Dungeons, kind of gets a little bit capped on energy at some point. And it can't really kickstart the energy regen until you wait. And you have to wait a long time before you can just like go back to spamming abilities. With canceling of Envenom, as long as you don't spam cancel, as long as you just do it once, you can get a lot of overall output. It is so good. Doing a pit yesterday, I did like 199,000 DPS for the entire dungeon. It was insane. Like Outline definitely has had some big AoE output in that one, but Assassination, it was just like, why am I doing this much damage? Pair this with an Aug Evoker and things melt. I tried this with Deathstalker. It seemed good, but not as good. But also Deathstalker has a bunch of other little like quirks where you can just shut your brain off and play Fatebound and do giga damage, which is better for pure AoE anyway. Which is essentially what you're doing in these dungeons nowadays. Like Funnel is good, but it feels like a lot more classes are going just pure AoE. You have some Funnel natively, but it's kind of whatever. Are we actually ready? I feel like this is going to be one of those pulls we were waiting for a while. We're going to walk in, a bear is going to immediately die to the first trash pack, and we're going to immediately leave the key. I feel like it's going to be one of those, like we waited so long that all we got to get out of it is disappointment. Maybe I'm being pessimistic. Maybe that's my fault. You know what I mean? Maybe I got to brighten up. Brighten up, Buttercup. We got Fire Mages actually playable next season. I'm hoping Mages in general are playable. Like Arcane apparently is in a real rough spot. Even though it started off real good. I learned to wait. Wait, whoa, bear, okay. Bear's on top of the guy? Okay. I was thinking for a second. Okay, let me do one of these. Oh, I need to bleed. Spread bleed. Okay, we're gonna do our thing here. I think I still have to spread bleeds. My god, why am I feeling sluggish? Oh, I think I'm okay. Yeah, 400k DPS, no energy regen issues at all. Still pumping, still pumping. Damage is still going up. Damage is still going up. We haven't stopped. Damage is still going up. Okay, now it's not going up as much, but it's okay. I just need more crits. Just need more crits. But did you see that? It actually kept going up. Because I got that burst of energy and I could just keep going. It is so good. Oh, the BM did do quite a number. I did feel like my whole opener was a little sluggish. I'm not sure exactly what that was about. I had to double check to make sure I'm running the right stuff. Okay, now we should be good. Yeah, beautiful. I think everybody's dotted. Pretty sure at least. That guy. to use this PM EST on Livestream Deathstalker, I need to Crimson Tempest more. Yeah, everything kind of melts, but we don't have like any really focused damage. I mean, I guess the mass died kind of sort of quick because lances, but not that much. Why am I not generating as many comp points as I usually do? I feel like I usually would be like generating a bunch even with 3 bears. Like my crit maybe is low. Oh, I'm missing a potion. That's why. I mean, that would help, but I'm not sure if that fix everything, but it will help. Yeah, I'm just not getting the crits that I'm usually would be, but I think we're going for smaller pulls than normal. Pretty sure I should be getting a lot more calm points every single like opener or every single fan. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, I think the tank is going like super conservative in the 17. Normally we're pulling like the side and all that. You just pull it inside, honestly.
Who be letting these little kittens go?
Here he should do a pretty adventurous pull. Although normally he would start here, but he's like starting here. Is he just gonna do these guys and not these guys? I feel like he's gonna go slow here. Or not. Maybe okay, maybe we're fine. Didn't pull that guy. It's unfortunate. I'm not getting as many calm points as I usually do, which is a little odd. Kind of concerning, like slightly concerning. Just either not getting lucky, or my crit is somehow lower because of my gear. I don't think it would be. Well, I guess there I could have went to add it a little differently. I was gonna save for a second, like what? This is the weirdest solo pull I've ever seen. I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate this. What is this? So this guy pop cooldowns for that. I don't know what he was trying to do there, honestly. I have no idea. I don't think it's worth popping cooldowns in this group. I feel like that would be a real bad idea. Not worth. Also, there's just like no mobs at all. Kinda hate how very few enemies we have here. my energy, please. This kind of blows. I hate this pull so much. Hate it. Was it a solo pull? I am not sure. I am not sure. This is weird. I said it from the beginning. It felt like it's like I'm not generating a lot of calm points. It feels like this guy's pulling smaller. I feel like besides the first pull, he is pulling smaller. Like even in the hut, even the side, this little like solo pull, like it was all kinds of weird. Maybe he's like super worried about like over pulling, so he's like really playing it like carefully, right? Maybe a little too cautiously, in fact. Okay, now this should be a lot. Yeah, now I'm generating full calm points every single Tempest. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Beautiful. Are you really gonna retarget me? Oh my god. Of course he will. Of course he would. He's gonna do that and then gonna... Okay. I hate the way this guy pulled it. Because you could have just, you know, pulled all this together or split the packs a little bit more evenly. I feel like that would have been much, much better. Yeah, we're not really focusing on the berserkers or cleaving them really down at all, so they're just gonna keep healing. Gonna pull more? Apparently he is. Okay, weird. I guess he's just gonna pull it with a bot. Okay, so maybe he's trying to like make up percentage now that we have the weird pull. I don't really understand it. Bears are generally good, but I don't really know what this bear is trying to do specifically. I guess just a bunch of little guys on the boss. Well, I don't know why he went to me. Maybe you wanted to make sure that I have actual good damage here? Maybe? I should get a really good output with all these mobs. Oh, that's not good. Wish there was like an extra bear here. I feel like would have been a-okay. Also, this bird has so much like width to its charge, by the way. It's jarring. I hate it so much. Apparently this thing has such a wide charge. I never thought about it until I got hit, but I was nowhere near it. I even went through the footage to relook at it, and I'm like, no way. That should not have done to me. That should not even touch me. I'm nowhere near it. Where I feel like maybe they should like actually have like, you know, a line, like a specific line showing exactly how like wide the bird is going to be. I think it would be helpful. But I noticed more and more tanks like merging super far away from the bird. And I can understand now why. Like, at least during his charge. People now give him space. Yeah, I'm actually gonna back away. That bird, dude. It scares me. Oh, I probably need to just pure single target him. Oh, yeah, he's gonna try to summon. Can we kill him? Should be able to, right? Yeah. Technically, I feel like killing the bird first and then the guy is easier, especially if he gets like animation locked or cat sequence locked. I have a question. 12.1 is scheduled for release August 11th. Possibly, maybe, not a guarantee. Blizzard didn't say anything official. It's just kind of a guess right now. Does that mean season ends August 11th? Yes. If patch 12.1 releases August 11th, that is when season would end. Yes. No, it wouldn't end a week earlier. No. It would end, and then after a week, I think is when season 2 would start. They usually don't like end it early or anything. Okay, how is he gonna do it? Skip mini? Okay. Wait, skipping mini like in the middle? No shot, right? Or is it just that guy? Looks like we are... Yeah. Oh, that works. Oh, okay. Decent sized pole. I like that, actually. I don't hate it. Again, I hate the caster being super far away, though. As per usual. That happens a lot. Try to blind that guy. Kick now. As long as I don't have aggro, we'll be okay. This is what I mean, big pull. Yeah, so now I can basically get like infinite energy. Again. Oh my god, vanished. Thank goodness.
It'd be worse than we thought.
Can read autumn.
Many of my people have died here.
Wish I didn't get the mechanics twice, dude. That was so lame. Unfortunately, didn't have death mark for that whatsoever. But I'm still dead like, what, 300k DPS with no cooldowns? Not quite as big as Pit, but still pretty good. Oh, this could be actually kind of good. We get that guy interrupted at some point. Hopefully I'll actually get bleeds on him eventually. Thank goodness. Hopefully the tank will walk him at some point. Beautiful. You hate not being an outlaw because I don't have as much mobility. Can't sprint all the time. Literally 24/7. It's such a nice like feature of outlaw. Cooldown reduction is so nice. Way too nice. Nice use of the trap. I do appreciate that. Hunter's actually using their kit. That is so nice. Are we skipping the shield guy? I think he's trying to. Oh yeah, he's definitely trying to. A valiant attempt. That's for sure. I hate that guy though, so much. Okay, he's gonna res if we don't get a kick. Really don't want a Kingsbane this bad, but I feel like If I don't, then I'm just sitting on it. Yeah, I'm not doing it. That would feel so bad. The bat is basically dead. Might have actually been the correct. Oh, what is this? I gotta stop getting hit by that. This is weird. This is highly unusual. Holy, I never knew you had these kind of like, you could scale up a mountain. What in the world? Okay. That guy. Okay, well, this is not what we want to do, huh? Definitely not what we wanted to do. Holy, okay, well, that was a choice. We still have all those castles back there. Please, for the love of God, get some kicks, boys. We stunned that guy. We kicked that guy. Maybe this would be something we could work with. I guess I'm just gonna pop cooldowns. I really don't know. Hopefully this guy should have moved at some point. Not moving. Not moving. Can't really stop him. Now I can. Need some kind of a AOECC, otherwise we're gonna get a lot of stacks. As long as they're casting a druid, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, missing a hunter for a good portion there was not amazing. I think I'm the only one that actually lived that pool kind of comfortably. Okay, well, we do have a blind. What else are we pulling? Okay, well, this guy got some adventurous pulls, that's for sure. He's gonna pull extra. Those guys maybe, because these guys don't really do much. Oh, he is gonna pull extra. Who else is he pulling? Those guys? Okay, interesting. Are we pulling these guys maybe? No? Okay, five mobs is pretty good. 5 mobs is pretty good. Because then I could do some Kingsbane shenanigans here. And my energy regen shenanigans. My Envenom canceling shenanigans. Run his body into those things. That's a choice. I guess the bear's just taking those things to the face. Interesting. Wait, do we want to keep them? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we keeping those guys alive, by the way? Or do we want to... We could keep them alive for, like, the burst. I don't know if we do this on purpose, but I have full burst for this phase. I think we do want to keep them alive, just for extra comm points. They would be getting a lot more comm points that way anyway. Oh wait, we're keeping one frozen just so he like eats the other one. Wait, that's actually so smart. Kinda sick. And now this guy, whenever a new one spawns, he just immediately hits it. Hey, that's so value. I guess paralysis would also work. I don't know if blind works. Maybe if I had like the normal blind. You're just gonna Kingsbane her. No point of waiting at this point. Dead. We got 11 minutes for the rest of the dungeon, which I think is timeable. Much better than last dungeon. Last time I played this is like 5 minutes for this part. Try the haze build assassin. I have not. No, Koopa. I have not. I don't build PvP as assassin to begin with. I do have a lot of haste versatility, so I could literally just use that. Oh, what is this Skippy? What is this Skippy tech? I never did the Skippy down the middle like that. Oh, okay. We have like a blood off or something, because we're clearing those out so fast. I want to spin this guy maybe. I feel like I should just send big cooldowns here. Otherwise I'm just sitting on him. Yeah, I think it will. And melt that. Yeah, otherwise I just am sitting on cooldowns, and that's 2 minutes. I don't want to waste those. There's no way this guy at the end is 3%, right? Oh no, the bird. We got him birds? Is that what he's doing?
Be careful.
Birds with a guy?
He seems powerful and unstable.
Try to stay in line of sight so this guy can actually heal us. Oh, yeah, he is grabbing like 2 birds. Oh, 1 bird? Oh, 2. 1 is just a little slow. I have a Kingsbane, which I think I'll send into the boss. At least I not want to pull this with the boss. That's frozen orb and everything. And if we're not doing it, then I'm just gonna Kingsbane the bird. Otherwise I'm sitting on cooldowns for too long. I'm gonna have a desync. What sucks is I'm gonna now have to wait until sucks is I'm just gonna have to wait until my full burst combo is back. But it should be decent, hopefully. Uh-huh. What? You can stay behind that and not... What is this tech? You can stay behind this brazier thing and just like not get the puddle? Did he jump on it, or was it... Okay, I think he might have jumped on it. That is some wild tech. Wasn't mostly gonna die. Dude, I've never seen this tech. I need to see exactly what it does again. Okay, is he gonna jump on it? No. He just goes in a corner. What? You could just go in the corner? Is that some line of sight thing? What is happening? I've never seen that. That is so good. I guess I haven't been... This guy was watching MDI, not me. What the hell? Also, my damage, I'm doing nothing here. Then again, I am a burst class while the other guys are not necessarily as bursty. Land that guy. I want to kick, but I know if I do, it's not going to go well. Beautiful. They're going to run up. Okay. Hopefully we have enough burst. We're in the 17-second window. Kind of wish I came up here a little earlier. I don't know what the hell that is. What is that Dawnlight jumping on his back like that? What the hell am I looking at? Why is Dawnlight spazzing like this? What is happening? Okay, well, we had decent burst, right? Went literally from doing 60k DPS to 120. So at least there's that. But we're not quite a frost mage. Oh, again, this guy just absolutely ignores mechanics. Dude, who is this bear? I want to recruit this guy. If we do our 20 NXT, I think this guy would be the play. That was awesome. What's up, Cora? How you doing, man? 290 on prot? Let's go. 290 big increases. GG's. That was nice. 17 Mizara. Great tank. And we did 184,000 DPS. I felt like I was going to be behind on damage, but dude, we pumped. Absolutely piped. Look, the energy regen thing that we have actually allows us to spam more Envenoms more aggressively. So Cost Expander is right neck to neck with Garrote. It's so close. It's not even funny. I already got that one. So I'll dip. But if you guys run it, good luck, good luck. I didn't even realize I was going to do that higher damage. I honestly thought I was going to be behind the mage or the hunter. I felt like I definitely did not play it perfectly. But yeah, that was, oh my god, I'm so happy seeing that number. Rupture does a lot of damage. Rupture does more damage actually as Deathstalker, but it doesn't really matter because I'm getting more Envenoms, more Caustic Spatter, more raw damage output, and the coin mechanic buffing up my damage, or the other one, the Hand of Fate actual damage, I don't really care for, although it's pretty good. The damage amp is so nice if you roll it. But yeah, it's real good, dude. Wait, I actually even got guaranteed yield. I don't even know where from. Isn't guaranteed yield a thing you do for, isn't that one of the, like, the Zulaman, like, Loa buffs you can get for the zone? Do those work in a dungeon? There's no shot, right? I mean, it did 0 damage. 0 out of 0, right? So not like it matters, but still. I was tinkering with arms and was average around 150k. Arms is really good apparently in Mythic Plus. Apparently they're insane. Not really biz, just them chunky and messing cleaves like a truck. That's what apparently all everybody is doing, is just playing arms and blasting. Apparently it is so good. If we get a melee comp for this, I'll straight up go outlaw. We got a druid, we got a brew, we need a shaman, and we got a melee comp, baby. Proper melee comp. Mizara, what is this Fury Prot VM combo? Technically, we could make it a melee, but it was weird to have a Prot and Fury. But I guess technically, it doesn't matter. Apparently there was somebody that was playing Bear, and they had like a Holy Paladin healer, I think. They had a Shadow Priest and double Mage, and they timed like a 20 in Nexus. People were, and the dude posted about it. He was like, dude, people just need to let people play the game. You can time whatever key you want. Doesn't matter. Comps do matter, but like only if you're really pushing. 20s are like minimum doable. Time walking good for item level alts? If yes, why? Is it good? I'm pretty sure the buff, I'm pretty sure the reward for time walking this week for gear. I mean, I guess if you have a character that has no gear, is it champ? I guess champ track is better than nothing. You might as well do it, but I think time walking will be amazing just for raw leveling. If you're trying to level a bunch of characters this week, this would be the best week for it. 100% guaranteed. Definitely worth it. So yeah, I think time walking is worth it. Especially if you're leveling. But it's good even if you're just like, you know, trying to get a coach up and running. It's good for that too. Demo BM. I was hoping maybe it'll be the same do it, but no, it's not. Where else can I take this spec into key level wise? I mean, I guess we can get a 17 Algathar out of the way. That's like what, my second to last 17. I really need a seat too. I really just need to take a seat. Blood Arms, it's like melee comp, but like, I guess actually it's a melee comp with a blood DK, but not ideal as a tank. Brewmaster would have been better. Relaxed. Affliction is a weird choice. I don't have a lust. Is it more XP? Like for HQ? Yeah, it's definitely more XP than doing normal dungeons in midnight. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, time walking has always been really lucrative for leveling. Like just spam dungeons. It's like what, a level every 2 dungeons, and then it becomes level every 3. Compared to midnight, which is like what, every, I don't know, 5 dungeons a level, and it's only get worse. It's some silly stuff right now. Like once 12.7 comes out, time walking is not only going to be better too, but it's also going to give XP buff. But then they're also going to buff world content. I actually think dungeons in midnight won't be anything good after you do them the first time and you get the dungeon XP, dungeon quest. I think that'll be the only thing that will be actually worth it, because at least it's like, I don't know, what is it, 50,000 XP or something like that? It scales up as you level. That's like the only value for it, really. I mean, I might as well sign up for this one, I guess. I really don't know. Should I try this? I mean, on Holy Demo. Got a decent tank. Maybe it'll be okay. Bear, I guess, would work. I don't really know. What healer do you prefer for M+? Me? Oh, I like myself some Preservation Evoker, but it's really tough to play Mythic Plus. I just like the playstyle. I think it's really, really fun. I think it's nice and bursty, but it's weird. Another one that I think is really easy that more players probably get into is probably Holy Paladin. In terms of just raw healing, it's really simple. But I think if I were to play the current Mistweaver or the current Resto Shaman or even Druid, probably not Druid actually, but Mistweaver and Resto, I probably would find them more enjoyable for M+. They seem to be very, very popular, and I used to enjoy both of them in the past. Mistweaver in particular just because the damage to healing conversion with Fist Weaving is really fun. Actually a blast. Really a big fan of it, even when it wasn't viable. And when I made it viable, I was like, yes, please. Although right now you don't really even Fist Weave for the big heals. You actually have to stop and heal. But then they gave them mechanics like you can move while Soothing Mist and casting. But I don't know if I like the Soothing Mist gameplay. I don't know if I... Yeah, so for me, I probably pick right now. I like Prez, but that's just a personal opinion. I like Holy Paladin, actually kind of enjoyable. There's a good chance I'll like Monk. Maybe, depending if I like the whole Soothing Mist thing. Although the taser build that Monks were playing on beta, that was really fun. You just literally range healed and you tase the bosses and mobs and you did a lot of healing. I'm pretty sure they nerfed the hell out of that playstyle, but I could be wrong on that. Yeah. Yeah. Do I have, okay, I do have all of them. Dude, there's actually no 17s. Let alone a lot of 18s either. I'm actually kind of sad because this build is really fun. It puts out an unreasonable amount of damage. And I want to have some fun with it, but I can't find a key. Hopefully I'll find one. Also, Outlaw better choice right now. I mean, it depends on you, right? I feel like Assassination fits a lot more comps a lot more easily. You don't really have to do a lot of thinking. You just like spam Phantom Knives and do damage. Outlaw can do some great peak damage, but I think Outlaw could do insanely good in a comp. Like in a right comp, Outlaw blasts Assassination out of the game. Out of the water. No doubt about it. But I think comp is kind of important. Like having a warrior and a shaman for the buff. Maybe monk for the damage amp is also good. Like, what is this comp actually? Monk. I mean, I guess it's a pretty good. Like if you pick up a warrior, I don't think this guy is Havoc, is he? Yeah, he is Dev. Yeah, he's probably gonna pick up like a mage or something. But yeah, like in this composition, right, we have a versatility buff, we have a physical damage buff, pretty good for Outlaw, but we also have Demon Hunter for magic damage buff, so Assassination with Poisons also really good because you do a bit of physical, a little bit of magical. And now if we pick up like an Aug Evoker, that just amps up my damage greatly. I feel like actually Aug Evoker would be the best combo here. DH will do AoE, I'll do some funnel with both AoE, both Prio, both AoE. Actually, this wouldn't be that bad with an Aug. And they're good those disruptions. And this is Algae, so that'll be nice. Unholy DK, not a great combo. I mean, it's nice for grips, but like, I feel like Aug would do this same disruptions, if not better. Actually better. Outlaw, I have enjoyed a lot more, and I felt a lot more powerful in the right composition. As Outlaw specifically. But I think Outlaw, it's a good spec. It does fine. It does scale really well with a nice comp. But I don't really know. I like the scaling. I feel like the scaling is what makes it really good when you're really pushing high keys. I also like sustained damage. It doesn't have to actually have like burst. Assassination can sometimes be awkward like every 2 minutes. I guess the answer is, which one is better? As like a pure puck player, you don't really know what your comp is going to be. Either one technically can work. I do think Assassination is slightly safer, is easier. It's probably going to be less comp reliant. It's probably going to be just fine. It's just fine as a spec. Outlaw can do just fine too, but just with Outlaw, if you get a good comp, you're blasted. If you don't get a good comp, you're still good to do good damage. Assassination, like, I don't think there's like a god comp where it's just like, okay, now I'm popping off. So there's gonna be some dungeons where you just cannot pop off. You can do well, but you won't pop off. Somebody else is gonna be in the spotlight and like the you know, the main star of the show. But yeah, if you're using like the new tech for Assassination with the Envenom canceling, if they don't nerf that, that's 4% more damage. You're doing decent damage. If they do nerf it, then I think it's still fine. It really comes down to whatever spec you're comfortable with. I've seen Subtlety Rogue be played too. It really doesn't make that much of a difference. Like, good dog, been a while since I watched the stream. Look at Healthy. I'm trying to, man. Dude, I've been going to the... You got a mage. I've been trying to go to the pool every single day so far. Although I don't like going to the pool where there's other people. I really do not want to say hello to my neighbors. I just that antisocial. I don't want to say hi. Just please let me just do my thing. I just want to swim and go home. But yeah. I've been going to the pool a lot more regularly. It's like getting close to summer, so I thought, why not? Plus, it's been relatively clean. It's been fun just basically figuring out like what days nobody's around, so I could just like enjoy myself in peace and quiet. It's been really nice. I have more or less a planned out schedule. Although I'm sure like as we get into summer, it's going to be adjusted too. What am I picking up here? I feel like I have a lot of haste. I probably need to buff for a crit then, don't I? Also, I don't think I ever... Did I ever buff myself? I don't think I ever buffed myself with crit. Damn it, dude. I was missing so much crit. I was also hoping to find like a sim where I can maybe drop gaze for crit from Umbral Plume just for Mythic Plus. Not worth. Gaze is just way too good. It's a lot of primary stat just as a random proc. I'm also hoping eventually they do something with Annihilator. Not like kill it, but like I really want Demon Hunters in Mythic Plus and Raids to play the melee build too. I think it's just the melee build is a little harder to pull off. I feel like they need to make it more rewarding one way or another. I'm also hoping to do some tuning so we don't just have only Frost Mages. We actually have Fire, we actually have Arcane, we actually have Variety. You know, I think it'll be really good and healthy for the game. And with Bears, I'm actually surprised that they just gotta let Moonfire be as strong as it is for Lynn's Chosen, and they're just like, let's just keep it as is. I feel like they're gonna gut this so hard. I hope they don't. I hope Bear is still playable. To make the other build just a little better too, but so it's like at least it's choice. Although I feel like since their main class is a lot more like streamlined, it's a lot more binary, right? It's either one build that's really good or another build that's really good. You don't really have too much of an option anymore. Is it these guys that give crit? Or is it the red? These guys. There's a 46% crit. That might be good. Hopefully I crit every single fan, full max comp points. That'll feel great.
It seems like things are indeed. Come with us. It should only take a moment to set up for a new lesson.
Please tank live. It is a bear, so you should be able to just have an easier time just living, but I'm just hoping please tank live.
Clear them out while
Please
we
live.
refine the life magics of this place.
Hate how I'm already drawing some sort of aggro somewhere. Please tell me I have a Garrote on somebody. I do. Beautiful. Dude, I'm doing a million DPS, by the way. I'm doing million damage. I just reset my energy and I'm doing million damage. Can you guys see that? Can you guys observe it for a second? Can we just marvel at that for a moment? We're gonna get energy back. And energy is full back. And energy is full. Literally no downtime. Downtime is assassination? Where? Where? A demon hunter just straight up just zooming. He's just like, please don't die.
We are just about
That was stupid. Oh, that was so stupid, dude. That was so dumb. Oh my god.
There is too much nature.
Okay, I feel like I just need to Kingsbane this guy immediately. I feel like I'm just gonna lose out on way too much damage if I don't. I'm gonna have a 15-second delay for the next Kingsbane, but it's okay. Hopefully I'll just be able to get all the energy back when I do my AoE here. Demon Hunter set up on matter just perfectly. Oh, Demon Hunter, what the hell are you doing, guy? This would have been a great time for me to actually have all the cooldowns rolling, but I don't, unfortunately. Yep, kinda missed it. And I'm still doing great single target, but the AoE pad is gone, unfortunately. It is very much gone. But all the energy is fully back. That is lovely. Oh god. I wonder who did more damage than single target. Was it Demon Hunter or me? I feel like I would have, but who knows, man. I'll check after this. See who did more boss damage.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, it was all me by a mile. What the hell? He was straight up just patting on the lashers the entire time. What in the actual world? Demon Hunters, I guess, man. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna full death mark this guy. I gotta use it. If I run through that, will it disappear? No, it doesn't. Thought it might. But is it for some reason has it in combat and it still has the last pull? Like we're still going from last pull into this one. Uh-oh.
Too far away.
I didn't trust that corner. Sometimes you could hug the corner right perfectly, but I did not trust it. I can't believe the DH just literally save cooldowns just to pad AoE. I can't believe it. I was thinking for a second, like, well, the boss should have been dead. Because we got maybe one too many rotations, but I don't know if he was really trying to, like, end the fight. He was probably just like, big numbies go up. Please kill the boss. I would have died if I went outlaw, honestly. Be even faster. I'm gonna Kingsbane one of these eagles. I think I have to. Otherwise I'm sitting on cooldowns for way too long. Holy shit, there's so many eagles. They're still alive. Demon Hunter, do something. Press your buttons, bud. There we go. He committed one single collapse and star. Thank goodness. Okay, next pack I should be able to just absolutely demolish. Death mark and everything's available. Unless they may just have stuff for it, which could be also a possibility. Fortunately, the little birds just don't live long enough.
Alright, now we need to clear out the big one. I will activate the goals for Lishrath. That is Talentos for you soft skins.
Do people still just do blue and then red? Because I remember at some point it used to be people always go in red and then doing blue later. But now it's like, now he has like a fire AoE. Pretty sure people just do blue, right? Hello, здорово, Микола. Здорово, здорово. Hello, hello, friend. I remember this boss being so much scarier back in Dragonflight, by the way. I feel like this version that we got in Midnight is like so much easier. Like I don't really do anything special anymore. Probably like every ability he would use just hit the entire group so hard. I think he used to just like have the winds face random party members too, but I think it's now only on the tank. Just use your absolute obliterate. Ah, to wait for my Invenom to completely fall off. Again, I'm so patient. My resources are all over the place. What is it, 60% that he, no, mine, 75. Okay, so I want to make sure I got my buff. Where is it, where is it, where is it? Beautiful. Okay, should be able just to pump the entire time. Full Giga Haste. Kingsman for the next one. What is it, 30% that he does that? No, 40. Oh, we might be in trouble if we don't do this. Oh, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, that was gonna be awkward. Nobody was grabbing that orb. Demon Hunter has infinite mobility, grabs your orbs. Thanks, Demon Hunter. Very cool. Very cool, my friend. You know, he's got to stand still, cast, consume, guys. He's a caster. How about, guys? He's a caster. He's got to stand still, cast, consume. Leave him alone. Do I have execute damage? I do. At least there's that. It feels like we're doing bosses so sluggish. I don't know if this is what you were supposed to do in Algathar 17. Oh, I'm gonna die. I have Death Pack, Death Mark and everything, but I feel like using it here would be really bad because the next pack is gonna be super slow. Okay, that could have been done better. That Demon Hunter straight up just standing still and just spamming consume. I'm just like, oh my god, dude, you can literally move while casting. Let me just shadow step, grab it, shadow step. Nobody got it, but we've just been, I think, you know, just AoE'd out until we wiped. That would have been fun.
I need to target something first.
We're doing double worm? Are we doing a big pool? Are we doing little worms? What are we doing, bud? What are we doing, bud? Okay, he's like, we're doing very small pool. We're doing just this? That's it? Are we doing it? Okay, well, I'm doing it. Huge movement. Love that. That's not good. Okay, well, an FCC apparently broke it. Meld, thank God. Beautiful. Beautiful meld. That was nice. That was so nice. So many Venoms, dude. So much energy. I love this. I do hope Blizzard finds a way to make the Apex talent better, so we don't have to do this cancel tech, but I do love the damage. This is real nice. Oh, wish you didn't do that. Is that Invis too? Okay, I guess Invis also does it.
Please excuse the mess. It has been quite some time since students have been here. I'm just putting together my lesson plan.
Still recharging.
Yeah, hopefully they have somebody dealing with these things. I can only do so much right now. Blind? Badly timed blind, honestly. You know, if we have like an AoE stun or something for that. Somebody. Okay, that works. Bro, I walked into this pack pretty much not with a lot of cooldowns and just energy. Just endless energy. My goodness. I'll be a nice guy. I'll land a stun in there. Oh, of course, the guy with the blades died so fast. There we go. 14 minutes. Is this enough? Because I know we're going to be doing like what? The bridge, which we could do in one pack. And then we got to do like 2, if not 3 packs of the dudes up top. I think that should be fine as long as we're not like doing this boss forever. But based on the first boss, how long that took. Second boss, how long that took. I feel like this guy needs to be just blown up so fast. Should have no reason for us to delay this. But I'm not 100%. I think kind of screwed ourselves with that positioning. Just a little. My health every time. That's with Fame too. That's with the DR. Oh, thank goodness it didn't give me a mana bomb. I was gonna say, is it just gonna be me the entire time? Every time it pops. And the joy of playing with daggers. Gotta repair him again. Do I just pop cooldowns in this pack? This guy? I feel like I don't, man. I feel like I just sit. 10%. Ah, maybe I should have popped cooldowns. Maybe I should have actually. I'm just sitting on cooldowns, but I imagine all the other guys are too as well. I'm gonna cloak in a little bit.
Well done.
Okay, hopefully we get some decent damage here. If at all possible. Okay, as long as the next pack isn't too bad, or next couple of packs. I don't really know how tanks like to pull at the end here, but it's like usually what, 3 mobs, and then it's 2 mobs, or 4 mobs, or 3 mobs. I don't really remember. But the last few packs are really, really, really incredibly annoying.
I don't have a target.
Okay, yeah, so you just pull a 3 then. And then I guess what, 2 and 2? How do they normally do? Oh, just 2. Okay, that's so weird. I hate pulls like that. Those would have been amazing pulls as Outlaw. Like, Outlaw likes smaller pulls like this. Well, actually, not that small. 2 is a little too small. I feel like I just dumpster full Deathmark into this guy. Like we're gonna be here for a while. I feel like this actually is not the worst move, as odd as it feels. I think this is the correct move. As even though every pyro body is like, no, this is 2 mobs for a boss. I feel like this is the correct move. Otherwise, you're gonna be here for ages. These guys really 7%? There's no way, right? There's no way. I don't do a lot of Alcathars, as you can tell. But this just feels like too big of a number. Oh my god, my health. For some reason I thought I'd be okay. I was not okay. I was not, in fact, okay. Is this Kingsbane one of these guys? I feel like I do. Get the one that's high health. Time to faint, I should be able to get 2 of these smashes. Ew, thanks. Value. Tank being conscientious of positioning, love to see it. I have like nothing in the opener. Although the Demon Hunter should be able to ramp up quite nicely.
Thanks for you.
Still recharging.
I'm just gonna cloak and just stay in. Do my damage. Oh, okay.
Learn from this. Learn from this.
I'm out of range.
Hate her positioning, because she's gonna eventually grip us. Vacuum is coming up soon. I think it's happening now, actually. Yep. Hated that. I hated that so much. That was not enjoyable. As that thing was about to shoot its orbs at us.
Think about what you have done. Learn from this.
Poor guy. He's just not having a good time. Oh my god. Ah, okay. There's an orb. This bullet hell boss. I hate this thing, dude. It's so much easier on Outlaw. I feel like at least it can get in, get out. I was literally pointing with my cursor trying to like grapple so I can catch myself so I don't run into that orb. Wouldn't have mattered. Not in this spec. Just talking about how I like it so much better as Outlaw. Oh.
Only the strong
I feel like that should not have hit us.
survive.
Did it hit him and then AoE'd? Is that what happened? 4 yards. Yeah, so he touched it and it hit me because I was close to him. That was annoying. Was that our only B-res? It was gonna be a res item. It was. Wow. Okay. Well, at least we have 4 minutes to deal 30% damage, 30% health. I mean, if they play Sue, oh god. Bro, I feel like this is gonna be not great. We have time. They can just play it safe. We have time. Literally just play safe. You don't gotta do all the, you don't have to focus too hard on the damage. Just stay alive. I can't believe it. It has a 4-yard explosion. So I was standing next to him, but because he touched it, he exploded from his location and that clipped me. And there I thought like I hit the orb. That is so embarrassing. I do wonder how the damage overall is going to be after last 30% of the boss. I wasn't there for it. Oh yeah, the tank. We definitely did not position these orbs in a good spot at all. Like, if we were trying to position in the worst spots possible, I think we accomplished it. Demon Hunter just blurred it. Just took it to the chin.
Think about what you have done.
This is probably the least exciting Algothar that I've had. Not proud of this, at least Demon Hunter position to drop the puddle off somewhere. I would have went there, honestly. Because he could have, like, blink. Unless he doesn't have it.
You will not pass the semester.
4%. 2 minutes, unless we just randomly wipe. I can't believe I died to that orb, man. I'm so sad. I'm actually so sad. Okay, damage meter is broke. So I can't even see exactly what the overall is like. I hate when the game does that. GG. Is that my 017? No, I'm missing one. What was killing you, Mage? I died to aggro. Wait, did I actually die to aggro? What in the world? Really? No, wait, that's not true. First death was really funny. I gotta go see. GG. At least we did it, dude. At least we timed it, but I wish Blizzard didn't keep breaking. Cause like, last key, my Zara, it recorded it fine. For some reason, it took my Mizara and added that pull into the rest of the Algothar. So I have no idea what my overall was. I could just take like the middle ground between those two numbers. Mizara had 184. Here I had 170. So I did less than 170. It just rounded out to about 170. So I have no idea what the overall was. Want to play Outlaw for some runs? I would love to play Outlaw for some runs. If there was like a group that's running it, I'd love to play one. If I could. I really just need a seat now at this point. Like a decent seat. If I could find a group for a seat where I can play Outlaw, like if we have a monk, so if we bring up a warrior, I could play Outlaw. Group with the shaman, windwalker, if like a warrior tank, then I'll be able to play Outlaw. Destruction, I mean I could still play Outlaw either way, but yeah. Wait, I get declined from that? I mean, I guess I didn't do a 17 seat, so. Yeah, I guess the difference is just that big. I don't really understand it. If I can find a seat, then yeah, I think it'd be fun. Otherwise, I might do some alt stuff if there's just no seats at all. It's much better if we have like a shaman buff and a warrior buff for a seat. Monk buff is also nice too, or for a melee comp. Yeah, I have no idea. Let me see what killed the mage, because apparently he died a bunch there. Deaths. Yeah, he died. So he died to an orb. He said aggro. Also orb. So he died to orbs twice. He says it's too aggro, but I don't think it was aggro. He does get randomly hit by missiles, but that random people can get hit. This guy killed me by hitting an orb. So I don't understand. Like, if he didn't touch the orb, I would have been fine. Now it looks like both of us ate the orb. Embarrassing. I'm gonna go to... what's it called? Anything good? Is that good? That sell for anything? Not really. Let's go and fly around and kill rares, I guess, while I'm waiting for a key.
A purchase?
Pop that in. No, no, no. We'll just hearth over. I already have a hearth set up in Zul'Aman, just because you can have essentially two hearthstones, one to Zul'Aman, one to Zul'Aman. Gotta find a key. Wait, I cleared my thing, didn't I? Uncheck, seed, 1718. Hoping to get some news on a new patch soon. For like 1207, you mean? Yeah, I mean, they really gotta get some kind of like a release date for this thing. I don't think they're gonna do it until it's like, what, 2 weeks away from release? Oh, the rare is down. Look for the rare for a second. Come on, dude. There's gotta be at least one seed somewhere. What do I have? Skyreach. Really? Actually, no seats? Do I have all the things listed? I do, yeah. No seats. Which I'll generally feel so boring to me right now. Yeah, if they announce like when the patch comes out, that'll be great. Or just release it. It's not like it has like such, you know, crazy new content in it or whatever. The raid is gonna be fun though. It was looking like this thing was gonna actually come out kind of soon. But I think they kind of decided to delay it because of how patch 12.05 came out. And that came out a little shabby. So they probably got a little spooked, like, ooh. I want to make sure it's a-okay. I want to make sure it's in excellent state before we put it out there. But initially on PTR, based on like, you know, calendars and all that, it was looking like this thing was coming out super fast. But then I think they decided to delay it by a few weeks. I am hoping we get some kind of like announcement or anything about season 2 stuff. I feel like at this point I'm really excited about season 2 in particular. There's so much opportunity for them to fix a bunch of things for season 1. You know, the class changes that players really want. All that. I feel like it's could be really good. I cannot get a mount to save my life. Like if literally my life was in danger and the devil was like, hey, you're gonna die in 3, 2, unless you get a mount from a Zul'Aman. I would just be like, you know what? My luck has been atrocious in this place specifically. Voidstorm too. I can't get a rare mount. I get like one more I need. Silvermoon, like Harder for some reason just threw him at me. Like 2 of them back to back essentially. Within like 2 days of each other. It was stupid. Zulamon just doesn't want to give any. They were one of the coolest looking ones. You got the bird and you got the pangolin. Oh, wait. Rizal, 18, maybe? There's some blood changes. I'm hoping there's just a bunch of class reworks, man. This would be the great opportunity for them to make some changes that they always wanted to, but they couldn't for one reason or another. I just hope they don't do like another like rework, like Shadow Priest, which is getting like a rework every patch of War Within. Don't need to do that. You just like all you need is like some tweaks. Identify the big issue and then fix it. That's all you have to do. One big issue that's like, okay, this is what's holding the spec back entirely. Let's fix it. Like rogues as well. Like there's a couple of things that they could do with rogues without really like redesigning this. That would be like fantastic fix. Simple things. It's at our 30th anniversary celebration this week. Diablo. No games are doing anything. Diablo 4 just had some stupid goblin. March of Goblin. I should have done the goblin thing. I wasn't gonna do it, but I ended up doing something else. I think I was just spraying for time. Did Blizzard even do anything for Diablo Anniversary in WoW? I feel like that would have been a great crossover event. I was hoping they would do something for that, but I guess not. This guy apparently respawns kind of quick. Probably just came out today. Oh, is it today? I honestly thought it happened already. I remember seeing something about it, and I thought, oh, the event is up now. Maybe, depends how much work I end up doing this week, but maybe there's a potential then that I could do some Diablo stuff. They need a Luz, don't they? Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. Unfortunately. There's like all the groups for Seed like pop up, but they're already pretty much a full. There's like one more tank, one more healer, and I'm like, it's out here like, okay. There was a concert Saturday Diablo 4. It looked cool. They managed to get tickets though. Like an actual concert? That's kind of cool. So what about like an in-game thing? Oh, they're not doing that. Buddy? Hello? He's like that one dude in Kulturan Dungeon, right? Not Kulturan. Kyrian. It's a Shadowlands thing, right? There's like that one wiggly little... Really? There's like one wiggly Kyrian that's like on the floor. On the side where you pick up one of the weapons. He's always just like wiggling around, just shifting around. Non-stop. That dude was doing literally the same move.
Our beasts favor bloodthirsty insects from the leech bugs. Help us gather more for the hunt.
Actually, no mounts. Wait, I didn't miss like one rare. It's like within the neighborhood. Really no seats. I just open it up to like seat 19 as well. I feel like there's just no shot I'm getting into one, but like at this point I feel like maybe I should open it up a little. Like at this point. No mount. Okay, I have like a Murloc, I have this guy down here, and I have the dude in Halazia camp. That's all I can do this today. Is the amount like once a week thing or once a day thing? I'm pretty sure like it's a chance of once a day. Could be wrong. Okay, seat is just not available at all. I cannot find a seat. So what other dungeon could I do on 18? Hit on 18 would be really easy. And I think Windrunner is not terrible either. Skyreach is probably pretty doable too. So maybe we try that, right? We expand to other dungeons. Try to see if we can make something else work. It would have to be 18s though. Skyreach 18. Can't find a seat, but a Skyreach takes me. I can't believe it. What does this comp need? Probably not an AUG, right? Actually, I feel like a warrior wouldn't be the worst here. We're above the druid, we're above the red. Above me. Full melee comp, and with a red. Which actually isn't terrible.
I cannot use that item yet.
No, we need a lust, so then it needs to be like an AUG or mage or a hunter. I guess he would need to do a hunter, man. I'm gonna fly by, try to see if I can find those rares again, the ones that I missed. Maybe they'll pop up again. But if it brings a warrior, oh no, he wouldn't be able to. Actually, I kind of really dislike this comp. I could play Outlaw for this, but it just wouldn't be amazing. If it brings a Shaman, that would work. Because then that's Wind Fury. And Wind Fury is like a 5% damage increase for me. So if it brings a Shaman, then actually maybe that could be playable as Outlaw. Otherwise, I feel like I'd be playing Outlaw, but I wouldn't be having like all the buffs that I would really like. Your concert of London, I have to look at it properly again. I mean, that's kind of sick, right? The PvP guy? No. Just out here farming rares. Is this the guy stealing all my rares? Are you the guy? 'Cause I'm flying around trying to kill all my rares for the mount. Somebody's out here killing him. Wouldn't happen to be this guy, would it? What, that guy died? For what? I have my PvP set on. I did a rare just like, he spawned next to the rare and rare just slapped him around. Loki waiting for a shaman. If you don't want to wait too long, I'll grab whatever. Okay, this guy is thinking of a shaman. If we do bring a shaman, we can maybe make a melee thing work. Might actually work. Even a tiny bit. Even a teeny tiny bit. Okay, looks like it's Murloc, one big guy, and a Halazi guy. That's all I can really try for. There is a shaman. Pitoko. Would he take Pitoko by any chance? He did grab him. He did take him. Skyreach it is, and we're playing Outlaw, boys. Would have been better with a warrior, because that is a significant outlaw buff, but shaman is good too. And if it's enhancement, I'll actually be very interested to see what his damage output is like. Okay, Probably Ellie though. Ellie will be actually pretty good in this comp. Or what? Well, actually, not terrible. It wouldn't be terrible. What are you? Elemental. Yeah, Ellie's fine. I was just thinking to myself, like, maybe like with a monk, motor punch, you do have more physical damage, but it doesn't really matter. Not really. I recently did a key with red. I didn't realize the Crusader Strike was going to do as much damage as it does. Apparently red do not terrible damage in Mythic Plus. And I don't really know how good their funnel is, but I think they made their funnel a little better recently. I think it's because of Execution Sentence. They just do so much more cleave and AoE. They've definitely gotten better. Beautiful katana daggers? What, the, oh, like the fans? Yeah. Yeah, I just thought it would be kind of fun. I never get to use them. Plus, they kind of, the enchant sits on them like blue in the front, orbs in the back. I thought it was interesting. They're fun. Oh, middle red just feels so weird. Yeah, I do agree with you on that. I do agree with you on that. Middle red, I don't like. I like the whole Radiant Glory. I'm way too used to it. But actual middle red with actual Avenging Wrath is weird. Although it is nice that you can go like proper Avenging Wrath and Crusade together. That is really strong. I think they just do it just because of like the flexibility and just because the burst damage is just, it sticks a little longer. I think it's mostly because they get to ramp up that full-on Crusade. Although I really did like Radiant Glory, but they changed it. You know what is different? This used to give you random procs of wings, but now it just gives you wings only for 8 seconds after Wake of Ashes, so it doesn't last long. I think that's why they went middle wings. Because you used to get random procs, and not anymore. Not anymore. Early in the season, they were still running Radiant Glory. For a little bit, yeah, but like only for a short bit. Mostly because it gave him burst every, what, 30 seconds with the hammer. But now they get like a better ramp every minute. When they allowed that talent to give you random procs, I think that's when it was the strongest. But since then removed it, I think nobody really plays it. I feel like the music in WoD was definitely wasted on the expansion, because some of these tracks, like in Skyreach, has like very, very faint Star Wars-y vibes. And that's a good thing. I like that. It has such good music in WoD, and it's just like wasted on the most dog expansion in the world. Actual just dog water in video game form. Shovelware. Depressing. Literal depression. Into a gaming format. Wait, said my bad? What did you do? Are we leaving? Waiting for them to disappear.
The shadows are...
I wonder what he did, because he said reset.
Do not believe your eyes.
I have no idea what's going on. Actually, no clue. That was weird. Is Monk debuff still 5% more damage physical, or is that just 3? Because I know Demon Hunter they nerfed it down to 3 at some point. And we're thinking about increasing Monk to 8 at some point. That would have been fun. I don't think I can actually see their debuff, can I? I don't think I can. Going forward? Oh, it's weird. Oh, it's weird. This is weird. This is weird. This is weird. Why are you doing like this? Okay, well, I guess we're pulling it like that. I really want to hit that other bird. Okay, I guess we are hitting it like this. I hated that. I hated that so much, by the way. Hated that so much. Oh, that guy just died. Holy moly. Well, the damage was good, even though I'm like super hard target capped. That did work out kind of okay. Does Dash Screech interrupt? I don't know if it interrupts casters. Okay, well I can't stay back anymore. Ow, my god. My health bar. Ow, my health bar. Thank goodness our kicks are actually kind of solid though. We don't have to worry about it too much. Okay, that works. Kind of sad that we couldn't funnel priority damage into this guy, but with me not being assassination, I can't funnel as hard. Alda can do decent damage, but not funnel. It is primarily single target. Ah, this should not be mastery. I have the wrong trinket. No! Why did that switch to mastery? Wait, why did that switch to mastery? There was no shot. That was all purple. Huh? Okay, I must have had some kind of trinket then. Somewhere, right? Gee, I don't remember that being mastery at all. Why is that mastery? Okay, I guess we were running with a mastery feather. This is cheeks. Not ideal. Why is my feather a mastery feather? I don't remember pressing it. I'm pretty sure I also removed all abilities to use an unused trinket. So the feather never gets any use at all. Because I wanted to stay purple feather. Not the yellow one. Oh, I'm so dead. That was not a great spot to take that to, was it? I might just have to move him super far away. This is not great positioning. I mean, at least they buffed up mastery for Outlaw Rogue, so at least it's doing some damage. But yeah, I'm a little upset here. I'm a little upset here. I don't like this. Watch mastery actually be like good damage for me this dungeon. I'd be so sad. We did for like a little bit outlaw. Oh my god, the buffs though are so good. For outlaw, for a little bit on the beta, we were using mastery as a stat for a very, very short bit of time. For a very short stint. It was kind of good. Or rather, it wasn't terrible. Not like I would describe it as necessarily good. Oh, I don't like this. We're gonna go here, just so I can catch myself with grapple. And then we're gonna have to do the mechanic. Put it so far away. Probably didn't have to go that far for grapple. I just didn't really want to get caught in like those winds. If I could help it. And even if I did walk away, still doing like about 100k DPS. Not like it matters really. Tell me I can switch the trinket, right? Tell me I can flip it. I think I can actually. It's a 5-minute CD, but how did it do it? Okay, I did switch it. Oh, thank goodness. That would have been so sad if I was stuck with that crappy feather the entire run. Would have been so tragic. Please, everybody hit the orb. That's you, Red Paladin. Don't just Divine Storm everything. I don't even know if Divine Storm can hit the orb. If you can, you better hit it. A Ring of Peace only adds? Not terrible, actually. Not a terrible move. Wait, just kill him, right? Doesn't he kill the orb? Oh, he has a lot of health still. Oh my god, why do we know no damage there? Apparently I'm the only one that did damage. I did not have a lot of cooldowns or things to use there. What is this triple hole? I guess he's like, we got a shaman, so he'll be okay, right? Or there's a caster somewhere in there. It was bad that I had to cloak that. Yeah, we have like no funnel damage, just giga AoE. Shaman did really good, Red Pally did good, but I'm pretty sure they're just like, yeah, they're just like within Divine Hammer, Blade, Divine, yeah, just AoE. Yeah, more AoE. This boss is so toxic on Assassination, by the way. I have no idea if you Shadow Step, you literally just end up in the yellow. Just dead zone. We literally die in there. The buffs that I've gotten so far have been really good. Looks like the game wanted me to play some Outlaw. Like seriously, the RNG has been really nice. Lust? And the timing is, I guess. Take like no damage. Oh, I'm taking damage. Quick look the next one. Oh. Actually gonna back away. I don't feel confident there. Maybe just standing in the middle like that would have been fine, but nah, I didn't feel it. Alright, I want to double check to make sure I'm not running some weird between the eyes or whatever. Don't think I am. Pretty sure it's normal. Pretty sure my drone rush is also pretty normal too. Just want to make sure I'm not running the wrong version that's using my trinket, like the opener, because I do not want to doing that ever. Oh. Okay. Couldn't tell who he like picked there. Or fixate. I guess I picked him. Gonna melt that. Not like it matters. You buy a lottery ticket there with RB Bros? Yeah, maybe, dude. Maybe Jordan. I still gotta get back to you on a message, by the way. I'm so sorry. Somebody chat in chat said something about like messaging me, and I checked my messages and I knew that I was forgetting something. It was a pretty long weekend. You're not summon a bird? Oh, now he did. Actually, I could probably just hit the boss. I think the thing will eventually die, but I don't think it's mandatory. I think what I'll also do is I'll save prep until after the boss moves. After we get the intermission phase. Wow, come on! No, why would you do that? Okay, well, I guess we just do. Yeah, even the tank is like, huh? Like, what in the world? Bro, just let us melee it. I don't know why casters do that all the time. Don't be dumb. Literally calling this guy out. Don't be stupid. Casters do that all the time. They'll like knock things super far out, but we got like more than half our group is just straight up melee. Our hero is melee. And he was just like, I don't know, just screws the rest of us. Just let him come behind the pillar with us. It's fine. It's actually better. Oh, I swear to God. Please, dude. I need a cooldown. I need CDR, man.
Only the strong.
Oh my God, dude. This is so... I hate this dungeon. I hate this with a passion. I'm so used to tanks just being straight up at the thing. I don't know what the bear was doing. Bears have a charge, right? He's gonna cloak. Yeah, he's gonna knock him again, isn't he? Please don't. Ursal's him instead. Okay, bear. Literally waiting ages. I hate this mechanic. I think they need to make it so the bird, after he does its intermission or whatever, it still just focuses the tank. I hate it so much. Literally cannot walk up in melee and play my class. Because of the way that this bird is like coded. It's specifically coded as an enemy that is rooted, so it'll attack literally anything that's near it. I hate that so much. Okay, let's see if I can do my tech. Oh, yep. Oh my goodness. You guys having fun down there? Dude, I'm probably going to be done with this. It's probably going to be 100% before they reach it. Is this not urgent when you have time? Yeah, I definitely meant to respond to you either way. I definitely meant to respond. Well, at least I'm responsible for one dumb death. Everybody gets one, I imagine.
I need to target something first.
This next part right here, I actually have gotten hit by mobs before. I'm actually gonna just let the tank slowly pull up. I don't know why this next area specifically that tanks struggle with. All these mobs, I've gotten slapped by them, even with tricks and everything.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
This buff is kind of good. I have gotten really solid buffs this dungeon so far. Like, very, very good. Wait, there's this guy too. Again, like I said, I got really, really good buffs. Literally a rank 3 into a rank 4. Just because. RB for me to look a gift horse in the mouth. Funny thing is too is I keep it rolling this rank 3 one, and I'll be able to keep it rolling 4. So I have like 2 of these buffs. Basically one buff for a minute, now I got the other buff for another minute. It's actually stupid how good that is. Oh my god. My cooldown's a backup. And we got 7 minutes in the boss. Yeah, this is so doable. I didn't realize Skyreach was gonna be that good. Checking out blue becomes second. Yeah, yes. Yeah, I'm double checking out blue now. I'm just gonna be double checking to make sure it doesn't all of a sudden go yellow.
Cast them down!
scavengers below feed on their pulse.
Oh, we need heals. We got a red pally so you can off heal. Give it a little. Wait, is it me? Yeah, it is me. We're gonna run it here. Try to limit the fire as best as I can. I should have ran a lot sooner. Really, me? I don't know if I can do any Vander strats here, can I? I don't think I can. Wait. Okay, I kind of bungled up my buff, but it's okay. I just got a rank 4 buff anyway. I thought I might keep it rolling, but I got a rank 4 buff either way. For no reason. I won't say no, Blizzard. I will not say no. Shaman, he's in a weird spot. You know, I'll throw a kidney in there, but you can hodge it. That's fine. These are paladins pressing his buttons. Better than not. Probably bubble through that. He might have. Oh, my health. Oh wait, I can Blade Rush now. Pretty sure the game wouldn't let me Blade Rush in the past. When I'm getting hit by that guy. When I'm getting hugged. Oh. Okay, I guess we'll just deal with no space. A very little space. Is it Shaman? It is Shaman. I don't know how I feel about it. Kill the guy. Yeah.
Well done, mortal.
I don't know what my overall was. Hopefully it actually recorded it. How do we do? Sky Reach. It did record it. Let's go. Yeah. I did good damage though. I did get really good rolls, to be honest. I really did get good rolls. So I feel like a lot of this is just more between Blade Rushes. The Master actually did some damage. That's hilarious. Hold on. First boss, Ranjit, right? How much of a... Okay. Mastery didn't do that bad on that boss. It wasn't amazing. But yeah, this should not be doing that much. Although we did do full mastery builds back in the beta, and it was doing good damage. It just wasn't like amazing. Sims later figure out crit and haste a lot better. But did it buff mastery? And it is doing damage, like with that, just the feather. Does the bird, right? So the bird feather given like 300% mastery, that does go down and then goes back up, then goes down, goes back up, right? So, I mean, look. Going full 1,000 points mastery, literally top damage is straight up auto attacks, straight up mastery, straight up passive. The problem with that is the RNG. It doesn't have like any consistency, like every 3 hits, it does a thing, or whatever. You know? It'd be nice, but it doesn't actually do that. But yeah. I'm surprised the Red Pally was that low. Normally they do really good in dungeons. Like in this dungeon in particular, shouldn't be that terrible. I know Magisters did do really, really well. Shaman also did okay. I think his damage is about where it should be. Just let the bird throw them off and they can get back to the platform easy, so you just SC blast the entire fight. Wait, for Drakthir, Warlocks, and Sub-Rogue is so free. Yeah, I guess with Shadow Step that would do it. Yeah. Although, I feel like it's better if you have a Warlock or a Drakthir. Or I guess if you have a Shadow with Priest in a group and you can just yoink it back in, that works, right? But I feel like with Rogue, it's not great. Because with the Rogue, you basically have to take the boss and keep him next to the Rogue that's getting dragged away. so that you can actually do damage. Otherwise, the rogue needs to start stabbing the bird, but it's like, that's worthless damage, you know? It's a lot better if it's a caster that gets yoinked. But yeah, with that, we still do have like seed that I want to try in time. I don't think that I can find a seed though, can I? 17, 18. There's a pit. They need a blast. Blast. Straight up no seats, man. Actually 0 seats. That's depressing. Legit depressing. Let me see if I can slap some rares, I guess. See if I can find another seed. Otherwise, I think I'll just slap a rare or two and then I might call it, get some food, get some work done, yada yada. You know how these things go. You know how these things go.
Our beasts favor bloodthirsty insects from the leaf.
There he is. Is literally the Murloc rare. Yeah, I have like 2 more rares I can try for. And if I don't get mounts, I'm just gonna be upset. Where is he? Is he over here normally? Yeah, he'll be over here. Or would he be here? He's somewhere around here. I think it was his spot. I think that would have been it. Okay, 1 more rare spot that I can look for. I'm actually very surprised in that Skyreach how much damage it did in that very first area. Like the chakrams and all that, those guys specifically. I popped, oh what is it, popped off to like 500k and then came down to 300. I was really satisfied with that. Unfortunately, I guess the red got killed or somebody got killed. Shamu was popping off until something happened. That dungeon, I think, worked pretty well for me. Wait, there's like 3 rares. There's a Halazi one, and there's the Mana Worm. I can still try for. Yeah, so let me check on those guys' locations. And if I don't find the seed, then I might just, call it. But he's up. Streamer climb buffs. Yeah. Please give me a rare. Please give me a mount, brother. You know what? Please give me a mount and another rare to drop me another mount. That works too. No rare. I cleared up all of them except for 1. And I've been doing this for the last couple of weeks. Trying doing this daily. Flying by, kill rare. Seeing if maybe they'll drop the amount. Also Voidstorm too, I've been clearing that place out as well. I only need 1 mount from there. I don't know why Harandar gave me so many.
It's still recharging.
All the mounts. Did not have to wait for a single one of them. And then here I am. Looking for mounts within the zone. Can't find any. Actually trying. Pressing.
The Tortolans offered us meals to help.
Oh, also, I hope I need to go and get a mount from their stick set as well. I never gotten that, the dragon thing. There's supposed to be 1 that I'm missing still. Or maybe 2. Oh wait, this guy. He's actually up. Oh, he is.
Do not attack.
Pumpkin? I was killing something earlier. If he's like trying to perch somewhere to just burst me down from above. Down, please. Of course. Never mount. Never gonna happen.
Protection.
It's not ready yet.
I need a mount.
Fight for the Witherbark.
Let me check on one guy, because then if he is up and I kill him real quickly, it's like a big dude. Then I've literally cleared out every single rare today in this entire zone. At least once, and then literally no mount whatsoever. What is even the drop rate of these rare mounts, man? Or mounts from rares, rather. It's gotta be like a decent enough drop rate, right?
Need a target.
Yeah, he'd be spawning like here, I think. I'll camp for a second. Seat. Between 1 and 0.1 or 0.3% per attempt. Wow, it's actually low. 1%? No, apparently it's 0.1. At least Google AI says 0.1 and 0.3. Mounts from rares. No, midnight grinds. Yeah, somebody said drop rate is 0.1 or 0.3 from WoW forums. Yeah, it's even like a LOTR. New in 1205. So basically it's just mount drop rates. All the mounts from this expansion. A bunch that I gotta get from like other things too. Yeah, apparently from rares is apparently 0.3. As low as 0.3. This is crazy. Less than 1%. Hello, hello. Hope you're having it well, my guy. I'm doing good. I just can't get mounts from rares, but we did time a couple of keys. The keys we got timed was a Skyreach. Played that as Outlaw. Slapped. We did Mizara. We did Algathar. I was trying to look for a seat, but I couldn't find a seat. But Roma 17 Rizal. Could be only, could be. Yeah, I've been trying for them. Harandar just threw those mounts at me. Straight in my face. Silvermoon was pretty generous. Voice just gave me 1. Zulaman gave me none. And I've been farming these rares daily, if I can, on my rogue. Like whenever I'm PvP doing queues or whatever, right? Solo queues for BG Blitz, because they're like 30 minutes sometimes. I'm just flying around killing rares. The stat weight's relevant in Sim. Stat weights, yes and no. So stat weights are good, but they just depending on the gear you have. Because let's say if you have too much crit it becomes less good. Too much verse becomes less good. Verse usually is a good stat for like anybody. Too much mastery eventually becomes less good. Same with haste, right? So stat weights it's stat weights for your current setup right now, this moment. Usually most people don't recommend to use stat weights for gear things. But yeah. They're fine, but they're not like mandatory, I guess. Like most of the time it's better to sim your whole character as it is. Gear replacement to maybe a little bit of DPS stuff. Target shows incorrect trinkets, better reality. I'll track trinket in a moment. Okay. Yeah, I do need to still respond to your message and take a closer look at your character. It's a trinket question, right? But I guess I should be able to see what your whole setup looks like. In most cases, you can trust the sims. There's not a lot of items right now that are sim bait. So I would usually trust the sims on a character. Only thing you really gotta do is Outlaw. Like, absolutely, positively, no way about it. This is something you're gonna have to do every time. Is about 20% haste. 21, 22, 23 is fine, up to 25. But bare minimum 20 to 21. Outside of that, you're good. Everything else is fine. And then you go crit. And that's it. I do like that we are actually crit heavy this expansion. It is so nice. If they can improve our master to be something that has a little bit less RNG, that'd be even better. Ooh. Ooh. Wait. EP build? Hold on. Can I hit you with a poison? You can fly. You can fly all day. Do you also have the buff? I don't know if he does. Why me? Why am I getting targeted? I have a banner for him? I don't. He just said some of the year. Beautiful. Let's see the rares back up. Why did he target me? I just threw poison at him the entire time. That's all I did. Just a couple autos. That's all I did. There's only sim bait, but it's a strange trinket I have to worry about. Yeah. From what I knew, there was not a lot of sim bait trinkets. I mean, I guess there was a Darkman Pharaoh trinket, but then they fixed it. I'm so mad they fixed that trinket, dude. They should have just let it be, dude. They should have just let it be. Just nerf the actual stats, but let it, like, upgrade all of your secondaries. I would have loved it, because I made it on my warrior. But now I'll never get to use it. Actual tragic. Actual tragedy. So sad. So it doesn't matter, because, you know, crests, you could just farm them, but I wasted crests. Last time I simmed, a raid bot said, the Mythic Track Prism is better than Plume, Heroic. And somehow it always does 50% uptime on Jackpot. So it just gives you a practice sim. It's just like when it doesn't actually give you like, oh, you always have 50% stuff on Jackpot. It's just a single sample, right? It doesn't give you what your average would look like. It's just a sample. That's all it gives you. Prism. Prism. What the hell's a prism again? Do I have a prism? This thing? Solar Flare Prism. Mythic Track Prism is better than Plume. Is that fully upgraded? Because I think Prism and Plume, they're very, very similar in terms of how much crit they give you. Like, I only have a Heroic Prism, but I imagine Mythic Prism is going to be closer numbers to the Plume. I'd be surprised, Skyrim Trinket. Yeah. I'd be surprised if it said the Prism is worse than Plume. But a Mythic Track Prism does have more stats, right? So it is more raw stats. I know the Plume is really good, but Prism is really good too. Both Void Forged. So Void Forged and Mythic Track Prism is better than Mythic Track Plume. I think it's because of the extra item level. At 298 item level, it probably does giga crit. It probably does giga crit, and it probably accounts for the secondary buff of your crits further increased by 1 for every 1% of the target's health missing, up to 272. Or whatever the number would be at fully upgraded. It's probably fine to run Prism fully upgraded over the Plume. Yeah, I think it's probably okay. They're both close to each other. Both pretty close to each other. But both give crit, and like just the Prism probably just gives you more crit. Plus it's just more raw agility. But yeah, like a fully upgraded like Hero Track Plume versus Hero Track Prism, Plume wins. Mythic Track Plume versus Mythic Track Prism, Plume wins. Fully upgraded Warforged, also Plume wins. But when there's an item level disparity, I think the 10 item levels is probably difference. It's actually does not proc more often. Tested the same ICD like a non-upgraded. Really? Okay. So it doesn't proc nearly as high as like what the uptime of the crit from Plume. I think that it's taken that agility then. It's got to be then taking the agility from Prism and telling you that, oh, it's really, really good. Probably it's just, it's weighing the agility to be higher then. It's got to be. I can't really imagine what else it would be. I think it has to be that. And crush a Harak, please. Give me the Mount Harak, please. Otherwise, I'm going to be back here to harass some more. Drop the mount in the bag right now. I'm sad. I didn't realize it was actually that low a percent rate to farm these rare mounts from rares. I did not realize it was going to be that low a percent. I really got to stop going on these rares on my main. I got to do them on ults because then ults can use that as keys and delves. That's what I got to do. That's what I should be doing. I'm doing this completely wrong. I should be not out here on my main. I should be doing this on ults because at least that's keys. Because I'm getting all these fragments from rogue, but I'm never going to use them for anything, right? They're just going to be 1,800 fragments. That's what, 18 keys or something? And that's just going to be stacked up coffer keys, which I don't even use on my rogue. Literally zero reason. They're just going to end up going to waste. I wish I could give them to you also at that point. You know what I mean?
My goods are my pride.
Do I have anything I want from here? I want a mount. I want the bird mount. And the hat. That looks kind of sick. Okay. I think I'm gonna, with that rare out of the way, I'm gonna come back, try a seat maybe tomorrow or off stream. Yeah, if that's the case, Jordan, I think you'll be fine running Plume. I think you'll be just fine running Plume. I would just ignore that Prism Trinket. I think it's looking at agility and it's probably weighing that a lot higher. So if you were to trust the sim, I would trust the sim, right? I personally, if I saw that, I'd be like, okay, I'll run it. I'll trust the sim. I will just let it go and let it just let it run the sim. I'll trust it. It'll be just fine. But if you're just like, you know what, I like that crit, I want to get more consistent on the crit, Plume is fine too. I don't think it's going to be that big of a difference, honestly. But yeah, since I don't think I'm going to calm tonight, I should be able to have some time to respond back to your message. But for the time being, I'm going to go. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for probably do more alt stuff and some rogue stuff. If I can actually get a group for a key, like a real key, I'll probably do some rogue things. Otherwise, I think tomorrow will be a great time to do the old things. You know, get the Pally out of the way, get the Evoker out of the way, get the Demon Hunter a key. See if I can maybe do a Warrior key, because I did do like a 9 last week, so maybe I can push it up to a 10. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful evening. Thanks so much for watching. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Alrighty, boys? Alrighty. Peace.